Eddie Brock is headed home to San Francisco, but this isn't a warm homecoming. No, far from it. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Venom issue number 9 and find out for ourselves. Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, Eddie Brock is bussing it all the way from New York to San Francisco, which means he's literally going across the country in 3 days. Jeez, and I complained about my trip from Toronto to New York taking me 15 hours. All this extra time means he has the opportunity to reflect on everything he's lost, his symbiote, but moreover than that, he's lost the connection, the hive mind. He's feeling more alone than ever, but perhaps Eddie Brock has always been alone, from the death of his sister, to his wife, to his uncle, to pretty much every friend he's ever had. In fact, the only person keeping him company is a little dog. Aw, that's cute, Eddie got a pet, but wait, this isn't any regular pet. Oh, it's a symbiote doggo! Which actually makes a ton of sense considering the symbiote lost its personality and intelligence and is basically just a beast anyway, so having it walk around as a dog is actually quite clever. Eddie's in San Francisco looking for his father, the last shred of family that he has. Eddie says that the two of them never actually saw eye to eye. He's not sure what made his dad hate him so much. Maybe it was the death of his sister that turned his heart so cold. Maybe it was a car accident that Eddie was in as a young boy that ended up bankrupting the family. Maybe he just hates his long history of bad haircuts. Who's to say for sure? We also find out in this issue the long-standing history the Brock clan has had with cancer. It seems that that disease has trimmed many branches on the old family tree. Why, even Eddie himself is a cancer survivor, not that his father offers him very much sympathy when he shows up on his doorstep. Why, Daddy Not-So-Dearest even threatens to call the cops if Eddie doesn't go away. I mean, I suppose on some level you can't blame Eddie's dad too much. Last time his son passed out on his doorstep and an army of mercs were sent after him. But still, Eddie is in desperate need to make a connection, and if not with his father, well, then who? Now, it's right around here things start to get crazy. Brock Sr. gets overly aggressive with his son, and because of that, the symbiote dog steps up to defend its master. And when I say defend, I meant with extreme prejudice. Why, if Eddie didn't step in and stop the black goo monster, it probably would have killed his dad. Once inside the house, though, Eddie sees his brother, Dylan. Yeah, Brock Sr. had another kid, one that Eddie never met. Well, technically he did, but the symbiote deleted that information from his mind. Stranger still, Brock the Senior doesn't remember that he had a daughter who passed away. All of this information serves as a mega unhappy gut punch to Eddie, and when he tries to escape, he almost accidentally gets hit by a car again, replaying one of the worst moments from his childhood. Luckily this time though, things play out differently as he has an alien costume to step on in and protect him. Unfortunately though, Eddie has no place to stay tonight in San Francisco. Hey, is there still that underground city of homeless people where they dress like it's the 1800s? You could always go there, relive your Lethal Protector days. Yes, it would seem that the world is taking one massive crap on old Eddie Brock, but things are actually getting worse. You see, he's getting sick. It's like something inside him has turned rotten and he can't stop coughing up blood. As the comic winds down, though, Eddie comes face to face with the most unlikely of people. It's Dylan. He snuck out of his father's house and he says that as brothers they need to work together to kill their father. Well, patricide, isn't that a cheery topic for your very first brother conversation? So that was Venom number 9, everybody, and once again I was thoroughly impressed and surprised by the direction of this book. It's a smart idea from Cates to deconstruct Eddie Brock as a character by saying that he's afraid of being alone, that he always needs someone, and that this is one of the longest he's ever gone without voices in his head telling him what to do. He's adrift, directionless, hopeless, more lost than ever, and it's riveting stuff from a dramatic angle. I think this story also stands too as a perfect example of a good way to build sympathy for a character who has spent many years being unsympathetic, and that is, hey, let's just kick him in the nuts over and over again. Eventually you'll just have to feel bad for Eddie Brock, and I do, and it works, and overall I'd give this issue an 8 out of 10. Really compelling stuff. Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you really like what I do, you might want to pick up a Cape Joel shirt. Yes, that's right, I have my own merch store over at TeePublic. Check out for great designs like my little Cape Man, stuff from the comic multiverse, fun stickers, in-jokes, we got it all over at the TeePublic store. You can check it out right now, and I will be sure to see you all again next time. Bye-bye.